99.3 Nigeria Info. Good evening, Lagos. Welcome to the show. Nigeria's biggest private refinery has done it again. Yes, you wonder which. Dangote Petroleum Refinery, we hear, have slashed their petrol gantry prices. And we're seeing lower pump prices in many states. The Independent Petroleum Marketers Association of Nigeria, IPMAN, is applauding this move. In fact, they're calling it a breakthrough for cheaper petrol and smoother supply. But not everyone is cheering. The Depot and Petroleum Products Marketers Association, DAPA, or DAPMA, I beg your pardon, says Dangote's move could be tackling smaller marketers, driving them out of the market. And NUPENG is not also left out. They're saying that direct distribution and CNG truck deliveries could crush tanker drivers' jobs and weaken labor rights. So, is this price cut a blessing for consumers or the beginning of a monopoly that may hurt competition and workers? I have joining me right now via Zoom Mr. Tayo Aboyeji. He is of NUPENG. He's joining me live. Mr. Aboyeji, it's so good to have you join us. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Thank you very much for joining us on the show today. I also have joining me in the conversation to have this conversation because it's a very two-sided conversation. I have Elder Chinedu Okoronkwo, who is formerly the chairman of IPMAN, but now he is a member of the board of trustees for IPMAN, and he is also a treasurer. Elder Okoronkwo, thank you so much for joining me on the show. Good evening.
Can you hear me properly?
Yes, I can hear you loud and clear. Thank you for joining us on the show.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
All right, lovely.
First and foremost, I am the immediate past president of Independent Petroleum Marketers Association, currently BOT treasurer of IPMAN.
Okay,
Yes.
thank you very much for that correction. And also, Mr. Aboyeji is the IPMAN, NUPENG, I beg your pardon. He is the president of NUPENG, if I'm not wrong. Mr. Aboyeji, please correct me.
Chairman of NUPENG.
Former chairman of NUPENG. Thank you. Everybody's former.
No, not former. Hold on. Not former. Current Lagos Zonal Council chairman of NUPENG.
Oh, current. I'm so sorry for the mix-up. I really apologize. This is not how tardy we are. We always get everybody's nomenclature right. Thank you, gentlemen, for joining us. All right, let's start the conversation. I want to start with NUPENG, obviously, because NUPENG is saying that this might be the beginning of the crushing of jobs for tanker drivers. Why do you think so, Mr. Aboyeji? Let's start with you.
Nobody, good evening, thanks for having me. Nobody said this is the beginning of crushing of tanker drivers. All what we are seeing is that all the stakeholders have a different view in these issues. We are seeing the tanker drivers employed by Dangote or any other depot owners that should join the Petroleum Tanker Driver Association, which is other NUPENG. Their welfare and every other thing is being taken care of better when they are NUPENG. That is just the simple thing that we care for.
Interesting. So do you think that the people that work for Dangote are poorly treated, that they're badly treated? I mean, I have a clip of Dangote saying these men are paid almost 4 times what the minimum wage is. They're paid more than even graduates. And if they work for as long as 10 years, at some point they can apply for housing loans. So do you think that the people who work for Dangote are being poorly treated?
No, we are not against that line. All we know is that it's not about the huge or Moko salary they were collecting. The other thing that make jobs, that collude job satisfaction. We want to let you know that NUPENG has been in the system for the past 47 years, and all the tanker driver in any association or in any organization or any refinery or depot have been under NUPENG. So we want to ask a question that why Dangote refinery, we said the tanker driver will not be under NUPENG. What are they hiding? Is there anything they were hiding? Or is it because he wants to bamboozle Nigeria, that is because he's paying them? There's a lot of things that that are both payment of salaries. It's not the monetary aspect of it. It's not whatever you want to say. There are other challenges faced by tanker drivers all over the country. For example, let me mention one. If a tanker driver load from Lagos. Hello?
I'm listening. Go ahead.
The driver loads a product from Lagos going to Port Harcourt. At any given time, there's a problem. You will see the tanker driver leadership attending to one problem or the other. And you can't get that in any private company. I want to give you another example. We have Dangote cement. We know what happened to their truck every part and look at credit of Nigeria.
Mm-hmm.
I know why these people have been, the drivers have been treated. By the time the Dangote cement want to come on stream, it's the same thing they were saying. They should not join union. You will give them this, you will give them that. If you do this, you do that. All of us, including you, know what is happening to Dangote trucks all over Nigeria today.
But Dangote is telling. Sorry, Mr. Aboyeji. Dangote is saying that they're using CNG trucks. They're not talking about their trucks for the cement. They're talking about the new CNG trucks.
I'm doing a comparative. I'm doing a comparative. There are antecedents of Dangote company. That is it. I'm trying to let you know or what Dangote can do, what will can happen to Dangote in the nearest future. Okay. And we are not even contesting that. All what we want is that let all the tanker drivers be under NUPENG.
Interesting.
It's as simple as that. And if there's nothing Dangote is hiding, why do you want to prevent them from joining NUPENG?
Okay, I have some more questions before I come to IPMAN, because Elder Chinedu is going to be telling us, where they stand and why they support this idea. But first, Mr. Aboyeji, why do you suppose, or why do you think that some Nigerians feel that your guys, NUPENG, are only agitating because their power over the nation's energy sector is being challenged? In fact, some hold on.
Our constitutional rule.
Let me land with the questions, so you know how to answer me. Some have even referred to NUPENG as one of the power canals in the oil sector. Is it only the Dangote tankers that have accidents on the road? Is it because we've had back-to-back of, an incident which could have been, a coincidence? Are they the only trucks on the road that have accidents?
Get me right. Tankers do have, the tankers never do have accidents. What we are saying is that you will never see any tanker abandoned in any part of the country, or they abandoned in any police station. There could be accidents. Even cars do have accidents, but you will not see any of that car never be abandoned anywhere. That's what we are trying to say. And for those that say the NUPENG is part of Kaba, we are not operators. We are just hooligans. We lift products.
So you don't believe that you've been accused of being part of the cabal, because you see many have questioned why till today you have not at any point challenged the fact that nothing is working in the NNPC. All of those refineries, the one in Warri, the one in Kaduna, the one in Port Harcourt, till today, why has NUPENG not been front and center in those agitations?
We have done that separately. I have attended meetings more than 10 times on the issue of Kaduna, refinery, Port Harcourt refinery, and the Warri refinery for them to start operating. We have done that separately. So, and even about 2 occasions we are on strike because of it. Why is all this refinery not working? Nobody, and let me correct the impression. Nobody is against Dangote refinery working or coming up on stream. Nobody is against it. We are all Nigeria. We are happy. It's not that we are against anyone against Dangote refinery. But we said for all this truck Dangote bought and employ the drivers, the tanker drivers to be allowed. There is a freedom of association, for goodness sake. For those that want to join the union, allow them. Let them be part of the union. For those that said they don't want to join, fine. Let them not join. But for as many that wants to join, you cannot coerce them from not joining the union.
Okay, I'm going to come back.
Dangote refinery is on board.
Okay, I'm going to come back to you because you see, there's still a push, and I'm sure that by the time that we open up the phone lines and the callers call, they'll still ask the same question. You've not gone on strike about the refineries. You've not gone on strike on all these issues, but you are going on strike for Dangote. Hold that thought, Mr. Aboyeji. I'm going to come back to you.
Thought. Let me quickly correct it. I've not hold that thought. You see, you journalists should not be biased.
No, I'm not being biased. I'm saying...
Okay,
how many times have you gone on strike on the issue of the refineries?
We have been on strike for 2-3 times on the issue of refinery not working.
How sustainable was that strike action? That's what we're asking. What pressure have you put on the federal government?
Government will call us, and we dialogue.
And what has that dialogue brought about? Anyway, I'm going to come back to you, Mr. Aboyeji, because there's a lot that I need NUPENG to answer. But let me come to Elder Chinedu Okoronkwo of IPMAN. Elder, you guys seemingly are the only ones who are in support of the Dangote situation and, the trucks. You're saying that it would be good for business. Start by breaking it down for Nigerians. How exactly does this Dangote direct supply chain issues help IPMAN? How does it help you?
Thank you for this opportunity of having me in your studio. I think different strokes from different people. Remember, for you to be a marketer, it is incumbent on you to have at least 3 trucks. Those are conditions that you must get to before you be given that license as an independent petroleum market. Mm-hmm. You must have the truck for PMS, you must have the truck for AGO, and you must have the truck for DPK. It was the standard. Now, I can tell you, will the event in oil and gas, especially the vandalization of pipeline, refineries not working, and the ease of doing this business, people go all the way, maybe from Port Harcourt to Lagos, from Lagos to Maiduguri, all this thing. Before in Maiduguri, they will load within their depots. So now that Dangote is coming to take this burden of my members, who have seen it as a relief, because you consider the wear and tear, you consider the volume of money you will put in the business. But I also know that in Nigeria, there are laws of freedom of association. Dangote, from the agreement I had, is not against any of his workers joining any strike. I need to be corrected. So if that is correct, I see no reason why we should be worrying about this. Any driver that feels is now working for Dangote needs to join either NUPENG or any other organization. I think the law is right. The law is open for you to say, this is where I want to. And if you are victimized, then Nigeria can also hear that.
Sir,
let us now begin to look at this.
So
Go ahead.
you as IPMAN. In fact, let me start with DAPMAN. DAPMAN says that the price slash threatens to push similar marketers out of the market. You are an independent marketer, alongside with your group members. How do you reassure the likes of DAPMA, that Dangote's move will not turn into a monopoly, because they are also relying on the fact that there has been a precedence that Dangote has continuously waged this monopoly war in every sector that he goes into. What's the assurance for the likes of DAPMA and maybe even NUPENG that this is not going to be the case?
Should I be speaking for an organization
I
that
don't know,
I'm
but
not a member
this is
of?
because what not speaking for.
Why should I begin to talk for them?
Well, because you seem to support the
I mean,
idea.
everybody has. See, look, let me tell you. Dangote has built a refinery. He wants to have his products sold to members of the public using filling station owners. Even that man, most of them have filling stations. So I don't see why I should be talking for that man. I mean, for what? I'm not their member for now. But what is there? If they, as an organization, can have an understanding with Dangote on how to get this product in their tank farm at a rate that they can also make a living, there is a new normal now in this business. Things changes with time. It has changed for now. Let us see how we can come together and work with this system. All the refineries are done, apart from this Dangote and some modular refineries. It is proper for us to fashion out how everybody will be afloat and remain in this business moving forward. For me and my organization, the time now is how my members, even if you don't have truck, you can have this product delivered in your filling station at no cost. When Dangote is given this opportunity, it will also bring out other competitors will also come into the foray. The likes of Bua is building. I heard about African refineries. They want to also co-locate some of their refineries with an NPC refinery. Many things will begin to unleash. Remember, this country have been a destination where importation, George Bloss and everything. If Dangote idea, a lot of Nigerians are having money. They cannot come together and put up something that will create job, agitate the economy. We should look at the fundamentals.
Okay.
Where our job will not be sold out, where this job will be done in Nigeria and by Nigerians. That should be what we'll be looking. Everybody definitely will feel this shock.
Okay.
Yes.
We have to go. We have to go on a quick break. Sorry, Elder. We have to go on a quick break.
Okay.
When we come back,
you are cutting me too short.
I'm so sorry. We have to go on a quick break. We'll be right back.
99.3 Nigeria Info. We'll be right back.
Hey there, mums and dads. Did you know that some children are picky eaters and also do not get enough fruits and vegetables from their diet? Well Kid Baby and Infant Syrup is a food supplement from Vitabiotics that contains 14 vitamins and minerals, including vitamin C and zinc, as well as flaxseed oil, which supports brain development and all-round health. Well Kid Baby and Infant Tasty Syrup is for children 3 months to 5 years of age. Give your young ones a good start with Well Kid Baby and Infant from Vitabiotics UK, available in pharmacies near you.
I'm in love, Sonia tomato mix, stand up. Is it to open? Is it to squeeze? Is it to scoop? And is it to stir?
Sonia tomato mix in a new stand-up pouch.
It's amazing how your child grows up before your eyes. Enable their thriving development. and the care they need with the new NanKid 4 with HMOs to support your child's development, probiotics to help your child's digestion and development, and high-quality proteins to support age-appropriate growth. And all of these work together to support your child's development and growth today and tomorrow. NanKid 4. Nourish your child's potential.
There are so many things I love about PamPay. You can enjoy unlimited free transfers.
Really? Is there more?
You can buy discounted data and airtime.
Wow. Can I get more?
You can get cash back on bill payments.
More money back?
You can even enjoy up to 20% interest on savings.
This is more.
It's just one app with endless possibilities. It's PamPay. Say yes to more. Say yes to more.
Meals have a way of taking us on a journey. And when you add plenty of vegetables like efo, ugu, and season with the rich taste of Knorr seasoning cubes, even better.
So, go ahead and elevate your meals with more vegetables and the rich taste of Knorr cubes. Today, eat for good.
Little body, big moves. Little brain, big learning. Your little child is eager to do big things. Every sachet of Cerelac Junior comes with the nutrition they need: natural grains, protein, and iron to support their physical growth, learning, and development. So you can fully enjoy your little one's big moments of growth.
Hey, yeah, now Rabi, with Rabi, my teeth strong, my mouth is fresh, he clean well, oh, now Oral-B. Strong teeth, Oral-B, fresh breath, Oral-B, 24/7 with Oral-B. Strong teeth, Oral-B.
Give on our teeth 24 hours protection. Use Oral-B today. Na Nigerian Dental Association. Tanda Gidigba with Oral-B.
To dey healthy, not be for show. Na life where you suppose dey live. And if you dey cook light with power oil, then you sabi wetin dey healthy. You dey stay active, e mean say you stand fit. Chop light, dey move body, no excuses oh. Power oil dey your kitchen. Now you get am, feel am, enjoy am. Make you dey confirm, make you dey 100% fit. Power oil, now your lifestyle choice.
Power oil.
This is not just football. This is JJ Ball X, the game where every doggo, every race counts. Here, your football skills pay off. As you dey raise the ball, you fit dey raise your account balance. So if you think you're the next JJ and it's sure for you, get on the BetKing app. Use the promo code JJBallX. Tap on casino. Click on JJ BallX to play and start winning. Remember, not for persons under the age of 18. Play responsibly.
It's my dollar day. Hallelujah, it's my dollar day. Oh yeah.
Oh yes, your Naira card is now like dollars in your pocket, as you can now shop directly on stores like Amazon, eBay, Macy's, and many more in the USA, all with your Naira card. And here's the bigger news. With African Import-Export Solutions, you can now shop anywhere in the USA, completely tax-free. That means you save thousands shopping your favorite items like the latest phones, gadgets, electronics, fashion items, auto parts, and lots more. To learn how to save thousands and get your items delivered to you in just 3 to 5 business days, visit www.africanies.com or call 0700 800 7000 today. African Import-Export Solutions, making global shopping simple for Nigerians.
In the cooking game, you need a winning game plan. I'm not just talking about your fresh ingredients, utensils, or cooking skills. I'm talking about your choice of seasoning. My game plan is incomplete without Maggi chicken flavor. Made with a flavorful formation of onions, celery, turmeric, it's my game changer. Elevate the taste of your everyday dishes with delicious rich chicken flavor. Oh yeah, let's go.
New Maggi chicken flavor, my game changer.
What does it really mean to live limitless? It's a sojourn in Gombe, leading a procedure in Lagos. It's SMEs showing up every day, pushing through the odds. It's students in remote towns streaming global lectures in real time. It's you making big moves in London while chilling by the pool in Abeokuta. It's power, it's freedom, it's mounting a router outside and connecting it inside for super fast internet. It's Airtel 5G Smart Connect. Enjoy unlimited data for limitless living with Airtel 5G Smart Connect. Visit the nearest Airtel shop to get yours. Airtel.
All right, class, settle down. Today, let's talk about how you started your day.
We got dressed and had pancakes with John Vance 3-in-1 chocolate for breakfast.
My mom makes John Vance 3-in-1 chocolate for us too.
My mom calls it instant goodness. My sister and I always put it inside our pap. It's so yummy.
John Vance 3-in-1 chocolate is a chocolate drink made of rich cocoa, milk, and sugar. Available nationwide in stores. John Vance 3-in-1 chocolate. Enjoy instant goodness.
This is Nigeria Info, where the conversation begins.
Do you think, as a scientist, we need GMOs in Nigeria?
Nigeria as a government has a policy that promotes the use of advanced biotechnology in ensuring food security, environmental conservation, and health improvement.
MDMA is there from the lab, from the containment level. Before it gets to the field, MDMA would have known that this crop will contaminate, and the regulatory agency, of course, will stop that before it gets to the Nigerian market.
Sylvia Musa, I'm sure you've seen that video, you've heard what she said. Is it satisfying what the AFN said?
You know, there is so much corruption in any aspect, in any sector. We are in a country where the worst of us rule the best of us.
Nigeria as a country is not ready for anything development, but Nigeria is
what do you mean? Why? What do you mean by that?
Stay with us on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
This is Hard Facts.
Yes, it is, and it is on the nation's #1 talk news and sports radio station. We're broadcasting live on facebook.com/Nigeria Info FM. We're also live on YouTube, Nigeria Info FM. We've been discussing the petrol pump price slash, which we will get to in a bit. Of course, the tankers driver situation with Dangote, NUPENG, IPMAN, DAPMAN, and what exactly this might mean for independent marketers and, of course, the tanker drivers. Dangote has come out to say, well, I'm doing the best I can. He's even saying that he pays more, that he's not about trying to take jobs from other people. But then NUPENG is saying, well, allow people to unionize. If you don't have a problem, then we don't have a problem. Let the people unionize. I'm being joined in the studio by representatives of both NUPENG and IPMAN discussing the issue with us this evening, helping us to make sense of it. I still have with us Mr. Tayo Aboyeji of NUPENG. We also have Elder Chinedu Okoronkwo of IPMAN. Gentlemen, before we went on the break, you both were giving us your perspectives, but I want to go on a little crossfire between both of you. Who really benefits most from the current model? Is it the consumers? Because on the one hand, Nigerians are happy now that, oh, well, apart from the fact that there's CNG and the trucks are going to be going directly, there's going to be seamless flow, hopefully. Nigerians are also happy that there's a price slash. Fuel is going to be cheaper for us. Is it Dangote that stands to benefit the most? Is it the tanker drivers who are going to be benefiting the most? Or is it the marketers? Mr. Aboyeji, I'll start with you because, of course, you think that unionizing is the way forward. And if people are not allowed to unionize, then there is something fishy going on. Mr. Aboyeji, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Go ahead. Did you hear my question?
No. I can't hear your question.
So I said, who benefits most from this current model of, transferring petroleum products directly from Dangote? Is it the consumers? Is it the marketers? or is it Dangote? In your view, in your opinion?
Well, I'm NUPENG. I'm not marketers, and I'm not working. I'm not Dangote.
So that's what I'm asking. Is it the trailer drivers? Is it the consumers? Because
no, we are not even. To us, we are not looking at who benefits. We are looking at our member being unionized. That is just the simple truth. So it's not who is benefiting.
So what benefits will your members unionizing bring to the tanker drivers? That's what I'm asking. What you're agitating for? What benefits?
What you are saying is that it's the tanker driver that will drive those CNG truck. You understand me? So if they are unionized, it's better. I mean, it's better for them to be unionized. That's just our. I don't want to go outside our demand.
Yeah, but you see this demand, I'm trying to understand, because again, I've said it over and over again what Dangote's position is. This unionizing, what's immediate benefit? Because if the Dangote driver is earning more than me, is earning more than a graduate, is earning more than you as per minimum wage, and has access to a housing loan after working for a few years, and several other benefits, what exactly does unionizing do for them? Help my listeners to understand.
Okay, because you are not in oil and gas sector. That's why you are thinking of monetary gain.
I'm not thinking of anything. I'm just placing the facts in front of you, and I want you to explain to us. That is the fact that is on the ground. So explain to us. Let us understand it.
In the atmosphere that there's no union, investor can do anything. The driver can be sacked anyhow. The driver can be demoted. They can even be denied the salary. They may not even be paid for as long as the owner decide. But in an atmosphere of union, you know that the driver cannot be treated anyhow. That's what we are saying. If they are in the union, the owner cannot just wake up one day and decide to begin. He doesn't like somebody's face. Just say, "Oh, I don't want to my company again."
Okay.
A better driver, a good driver, can be sacked based on the perception of whoever that he said that employed him. But if they are in junior, their work is guaranteed. But if there's any issue of discipline or indiscipline, the junior take into that, look into that, and negotiate.
Let me ask.
It's not that the owner can just wake up one day and begin to maltreat the workers. That is, but in the absence of unionization in the company, you're not going to do anything. That's what we want to prevent.
Can I ask you what your fears are aside from this whole unionizing? Are you afraid that... in fact, let me ask a question that everyone else is asking.
Okay.
Could you be hiding behind this unionizing to fight what everyone is pointing at as a monopoly?
We are not fighting anyone. We are not fighting. What are you fighting for? As tanker driver. Just like you said, it is the tanker driver that Dangote employed. So it's good for us. Our members have increased. So we cannot fight on that. But we want them to be unionized so that to prevent maltreatment of these members.
Okay, maltreatment. I'm hoping that we can have some tanker drivers call us in a bit. We'll be opening up the phone lines. We're live on Facebook.com/Nigeria Info FM. We're live on YouTube. Let me come to IPMAN. Elder Chinedu, is IPMAN concerned about the fear of monopolizing the midstream and downstream? Also, how many competitors can actually afford to buy CNG trucks? Which is really a great question.
Well, I think we are not afraid of any competition. even in our own field, we have a lot of competitors. We have major marketers to contend with. We have IPMAN members who have also built filling station. And independent marketers were also there. It's a big field. Everybody is playing. What you have to do is to be honest and do your business diligently. People will look for you. Let me advise a little. This CNG thing, many organizations have CNG running now for them as transport truck, even before the advent of this Dangote's own. A lot of people have gotten CNG, like the likes of NIPCO and other people. They have been using CNG. There's nothing bad in it. If I was to advise, I would have advised my brothers in NUPENG. Dangote have not started work. Allow him employ people. Then let's check the treatment. Let us check the treatment that he will melt out to his workers. Then from there we can now say, yes, it is not proper.
Won't it be too late to wait?
This way,
why do we have to wait? Because you see...
No, it will not be too late. This is a new thing that is about unveiling. Now Dangote is telling you he is not against his workers, from what I read, to join any union they feel that it's good for them to join. So what are we fighting for? They have not driven that motor for any duty for once. It's just like being in a hurry. The NUPENG can still get to where they are going. Let us see how this thing pans out. For now, the whole focus will let us see how Dangote wants to take over the whole system. Then we'll look at the PIA bill. What is it talking about? We'll look at the laws of this country. Is it in tandem with what it's doing? Then other competitors are also coming. For us, tomorrow, Dangote might also say, look, I am building filling station. We are not going to stop him. Even an NPC built their own filling stations. They were the ones that gave us license to operate, and we didn't kill them.
Okay.
Today, their NPC stations are still there running. Our own is also running.
Okay.
So the masses, you ask who will benefit more. The masses are the king, because they will no more go and line up in filling stations waiting for fuel. The availability will be there.
So if by any chance, Elder, Dangote, the fears that that certain people have about monopoly and Dangote not keeping to his word happens,
it will not happen, because pretty soon, and Bua will unveil. Pretty soon, there are this group that are trying to work with an NPC on how to co-locate refineries. There will be a lot of refineries, even the likes of Upper Refinery in Delta State. You have Watersmith in Imo State. All of them are coming up. Pretty soon, some of them will begin to add, fuel in their production. Some of them are not doing HGO, doing low power fuel on kerosene. So this will also open, it's a new dimension that we are getting in.
All right, because
this issue of unionization should not be the issue for now. Let those drivers be employed first. Then you lure them to come to your union. They can do that.
All right, I want to open up the phone lines because we have very little time. I have about 8 minutes on the clock.
Please,
yes.
Can I respond to what Eda said?
Yes, please go ahead. Quickly.
All right. You see, just as the question you asked, is it not going to be too late? In the situation that while you are employing someone to your company, right from the sample, you have been telling the person you are not allowed to join union.
But Dangote has said that he said he's not stopped anyone from unionizing.
No, it's our member that are joining. We are getting reports every day. And let me add another thing I want to say is that we know the antecedents of Dangote companies. Is there any union in the sugar in the sugar manufacturing company of Dangote? No. Is there a union in any cement company? No. In any company that Dangote have interest, union must die. They will pay the union. They will not allow any union to operate. Go to all these companies. Go to everywhere Dangote company that Dangote owns or has interest.
I'm most interested. I'm most interested in why in those other companies they've not been strike actions, knowing fully well that they've not been allowed to unionize. Why now?
There are leadership. There are leaders and there are leaders. I will say. If at the leaders of the leadership of the kudos will be given to the leadership of NUPENG. They believe that we're on our rights and we should do the right thing. There is no fact that you would now say you want somebody who have a right to join freedom of association to not join a union he wants to belong.
Okay.
It's in the ILO confession. It's in even Nigeria Constitution. Your right is guaranteed.
Okay.
Of freedom of association.
Okay. I want to take some calls because I have just about 6 minutes now. The phone lines are open. We've been talking with IPMAN, NUPENG on this Dangote situation. Where do you stand as a consumer? If you're a tanker driver, a truck driver, you want to join the conversation, what exactly do you think about this? And if you were intending to work for Dangote, is this an issue for you? Join the conversation. 0201 277 0993 0201 465 7190. 60 seconds is all you have. Go straight to the point. Hello, welcome to Hard Facts.
Hello, Maryann. Good evening.
Good evening.
Madam Lucky.
Go ahead.
Let me ask your guest that the same energy they put in now fighting Dangote, why is it that the NUPENG itself said to put that energy to fight the issue of contract staff in the oil industry, particularly Shell, that have been there for 30 years, when you have so many contract staff? Ask your guest that is he not aware of that?
Okay. All right. Mr. Aboyeji, you heard that question, did you?
Yes.
Go ahead.
The laws allows contract staff. Contract staff are even allowed to join union. I mean, union chairman, union chairman in Lagos. We have contract staff in most of these companies, and they are unionized. And we fight for their rights. We fight for their welfare.
Did NUPENG do so for the likes of Shell and other companies? Is her question.
Yes, we do. We have contract staff in Chevron. We have most all the IOC have contract staff. In NNPC, we have contract staff. And we sit and dialogue with all these companies. We sit and we even do this the CBA for them.
Okay.
To better their welfare. So it's not that the contract staff were neglected. The company that says it's shared, or I don't know the company, he said he was calling for past 30 years, knew that NUPENG is involved in everything, contract staff in IOC.
All right. Let's take another call. Hello, welcome to Hard Facts.
Hello, good evening.
Yes.
Please help me ask your guest, because my cousin was working, and when he was laid off indiscriminately, he went to the union, and the union did nothing, absolutely nothing. In fact, they bribed the union, and the case light flow. He followed every single rule they asked him to follow, and nothing happened. So this is not a case of my cousin has been a victim. Even myself, I've been a victim. So that union thing is a lie.
Okay, I'll take another call and then I'll come back to Mr. Aboyeji to respond. Mr. Aboyeji, let me just take another call. Hello.
Hi, good evening.
Good evening.
So I have a question for your host, right?
Which of my guests?
Sorry. The NUPENG chairman, I don't want to murder his name.
Okay.
Yeah. So sorry, apologies. My name is Idorian. I'm calling from Lekki. So my question is, him wanting the Dangote workers to join his union, is it because he's expecting that they would have higher salary, range, and so it's another means of them generating a higher revenue? It's just a question.
Okay, Dorian, thank you very much for calling. So 2 questions for you, Mr. Aboyeji.
All right. The first one, I don't know the company. He said his cousin is working.
He said he was a victim. His cousin was a victim. His cousin worked.
I don't know the company.
Well, of course, for security reasons, they would not divulge that information on it.
Let me tell you, ma.
Yeah.
You know, in most of these companies also, just as I said, we have freedom of association. There are some who decide to join union. There are some who decide not to join. That was the case I handled. Somebody has been working in that particular company for about 20 years. He refused to join the union. But the day he was sacked, he rushed down to the union.
No, but he's saying that his brother was a member of the union and the union did nothing for him.
No, if I have I'm in position to know. There is no one that, except on disciplinary issues. If his brother have disciplinary issues, then union may not be able to do anything.
Interesting.
But no one can be unjustly sacked in any oil and gas sector. No one can be unjustly sacked.
Okay. All right. Let's take another call then.
And there is no one that we didn't fight for.
All right.
You are not our member.
All right. Hello. Welcome to Hard Facts.
Hello. Good evening.
Good evening.
Yeah. AB from Ekpe speaking.
Go ahead, AB. You have 60 seconds.
I like the question you asked him. You asked that have they ever gone on strike for refinery, and he could not answer. Please, pressure them to answer that question, because if they do it the way they are doing it now, our refineries will be working. Thank you.
All right. If I remember, his response was that they have had, strikes, and then they were called for dialogue
on three occasions.
Yes, where has that dialogue led to? I mean, because that's the question. The refineries are still moribund, but I mean, we know what the situation is. We were told that it would work, but this is where we are right now.
We are all Nigeria. Why are you pushing it to NUPENG alone to strike because the refinery did not work? Our major responsibility is to lift products from anywhere that is working. So the onus rests on all Nigerians to fight that the refinery must work. Nope, on our side, on 3 occasions, we have gone on strike over this matter.
Okay.
Over this issue of refinery.
Okay.
And we are dialogue. They call for dialogue, and we are there. And we all know Nigeria factors.
Okay. All right. Unfortunately,
we have done our best. Let others take from where we stopped.
Okay, lovely. So the ball is in Nigerians' court now. So if
exactly
where you stop, they should continue from there. Lovely. Yeah. Unfortunately, I do not have too much time, so I just want to read one quick message. Someone said, if you said joining the union is voluntary, why are you trying to force them to join? I believe your major marketer is the dues that you will be deducting from the members. This is from Godwin in Aja. I don't have time again. I'm so sorry, Mr. Aboyeji, but I want to say thank you.
If we are forcing them to join, why is it
we don't have time. Taya Aboyeji is the NUPENG chairman. Thank you so much for joining us. I also want to say thank you to Elder Chinedu Okoronkwo. He's the former IPMAN president, and he's also a member of the board of trustees. I want to say thank you, gentlemen, for coming on the show and helping us to make sense of this situation. We appreciate you for your time.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you very much, Elder, for joining us on the show. All right. Well, Lagos, that's where we leave you. Good evening.
You are listening to your number one station for talk.
99.3 Nigeria Info.
99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk. See, 99.3 Nigeria Info. We are more than just radio. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at Nigeria Info FM. Check us out on Facebook at Nigeria Info 99.3. Follow us on Twitter at Nigeria Info FM and on Instagram at Nigeria Info FM Lagos for live updates as it happens. 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk. 99.3 Nigeria Info. We are more than just radio. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at Nigeria Info FM. Check us out on Facebook at Nigeria Info 99.3. Follow us on Twitter at Nigeria Info FM and on Instagram at Nigeria Info FM Lagos for live updates as it happens.